Yes, you read the title right. Cardano, ADA, the ecosystem is booming, and total value locked is approaching $1 billion worth rapidly. The Cardano blockchain has been growing day by day, week by week, month by month for quite some time now. And especially in 2022, things have really spiced up with dApps, including a bunch of DEXs launching already in the first quarter of the year. The first quarter of the year is coming to a close now. And the question is, hey, we did not reach a billion TVL, which is just a number, just a number, by the end of quarter one, likely because we only do have about 2 days left in the quarter. But in quarter two, I really do think that this number will see $1 billion US. For one, we have something pretty crazy going on right now, which is Milkomeda, the sidechain, deploying over $100 million worth in TVL in 24 hours. And this tweet was from quite some time ago. This was from about 17 hours ago. About 17 hours ago. So things have spiced up. Things have gotten a bit crazy since then even. And going on to Milky Swap, you can see I've been raking in the milk. I got too milky. But also, there's a lot of total value locked in these farms just on 2 or 3 dApps. And this is only the beginning of dApps on the sidechain. Right here, we can see millions of total value locked in each of these pools. As we scroll down, some more than others, 4 million, 3 million, 3 million. So tons of millions of total value locked on Milky Swap, on Muesli Swap's Milkomeda version. It's impressive, okay? There's a lot of liquidity in these pools. There's a lot of people taking it out of the other pools. So you can see here, we do have quite the drastic downturn in TVL on here. Nothing close to 100 million's worth, but we do have quite a bit of people taking some of their, positions in MinSwap or Sunday Swap or whatever else, or Muesli Swap, and bringing them over to the sidechain, that's okay. This number right now isn't tracking the sidechain, so keep that in mind. And also, if ADA's prices did go up, which to me seems likely if we keep up this market of, Bitcoin doing its thing, going up, then this in USD valuation will also go up. So even if there's not necessarily more people putting their ADA and locking it up, if this number stays here, or if the amount of ADA stays the same, then this number goes up as the ADA price goes up. Or it could also go down. So that's something to keep in mind. But right now, I do believe that we are easily on track to see $1 billion worth of TVL in the second quarter of 2022 with 100 million in TVL. So 1/10 of $1 billion in only 24 hours of Milkomeda's mainnet launch. And to be honest, a lot of major outlets, a lot of major people haven't really been covering this yet. I do think it's inevitable that it is covered, as you can technically go ahead, send your wrapped ADA to Milkomeda, and then you can turn that and swap it on Milky Swap or Muesli Swap for wrapped Ethereum, and then turn the wrapped Ethereum into normal Ethereum. And hey, you just bypassed a centralized exchange and you just went from Cardano to Ethereum and vice versa. So it's really cool. I really like what's going on here. I do think that there is a lot more potential for TVL growth in core 2022. And one last thing before we go, I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to cover how fast things are going here in the sidechain space. As of yesterday, I did make a tutorial on how you can farm and use these two protocols and interact with the Milkomeda sidechain. So please do check out that video if you want to start farming, you want to get in on these annualized returns. There is impermanent loss, there's risk, so please be careful. I'm playing with small amounts here, and the APRs have went down from the crazy 10,000 numbers we were seeing yesterday, getting more to average rates that make a little bit more sense, and these are probably going to go down even more as time passes. So the last thing I want to mention before we leave is that bridges, and especially bridges that go from sidechain to mainnet, do have a higher risk potential. At least I think so. From whoever is controlling the bridge, whoever is securing the bridge, this matters a lot, because on these bridges, if we can have 100 million in total value locked on the sidechain, that is something that is in hands, or the security of the sidechain is a factor here if someone can access or exploit this. So be careful when using bridges. I'm only playing with small amounts of money. I do personally have a lot of faith in, the people on Macomata and DC Spark, and they are excellent engineers, but you still have to remember that this is a sidechain. You got to be careful, and you got to remember that even things like Ronin, the Ronin network, the sidechain for Axie Infinity, can be hacked for 173,000 Ethereum. So that's over $500 million worth right there. And also 25 million USD, which seems a lot less when you put it beside $500 million worth of Ethereum. So be careful. Not everything is bulletproof in this space. And I just wanted to put this here and remind you that this can happen on Cardano too. Just because Cardano is peer reviewed or whatever else, these things happen from people building on an open source network. It is going to happen, okay? So be careful. Don't go and compare Cardano to Ethereum because we haven't been hacked this big yet. It is likely going to happen as more people start building on Cardano, especially now that they can do so with Ethereum virtual machine tooling with Macomata. All that being said, I'm still really excited for Macomata and everything that's going to be built using Ethereum virtual machines. I'm not trying to discourage anyone from saying, hey, this is all a scam and everything's going downhill. I'm just saying proceed with caution, as these things are hard to correct if you get involved or get caught in the crossfires of one of these exploits. So please be careful. Please do your own research, and please, please, please make your own decisions. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you want to stake your ADA to earn passive ADA on your ADA, you can do so with the Jack Stake Pool. But that's all I got for today. Hope you guys are doing well. Peace out.